Buddy. Welcome to Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. I wanted to talk today about packing for your cruise. I definitely don't proclaim to be an expert packer, but I've done it a lot, so I should be better at it. But I wanted to see, I've heard lots of people talking about the packing cubes, so I bought myself a set. Just picked up or order a set off of Amazon just to give it a try to see if it actually saves you room in your suitcase. Now I know people have been using them for quite a while, but they're new to me. I've been a little skeptical about whether or not it actually saves room in your suitcase, but it's kind of like some people use different methods and fold and roll and do all these different things to make room in their suitcase. Some work for some methods work for others, but I am going to give the packing cubes a try and see if they actually save me room. I have some things laid out here that I would typically pack for a 4-day cruise, and I'm going to put them in the suitcase, see how much room I have, and then I'm going to try it again using the packing cubes and see if that actually made a difference. So let's see how it goes. Empty suitcase. 4 pair of shorts. A pair of long pants, a pair of capri pants. A lightweight hoodie. 6 tops. These are the packing cubes. Like I said, I got those off of Amazon. I'll try to do the link below if they work out so you guys can see. A couple of dresses for dinner, a bathing suit, and my shoes. So this should all easily fit in the suitcase, but will I have extra room? Let's see. Okay, so I have everything in the suitcase, just regular old, just neatly folded. And I have the 4 pair of shoes in there. I have the shorts, the pants, the dresses, which I never really like to fold up into the suitcase. Just call me old school. I grew up doing like a garment bag or some kind of hanging bag that you could easily just take those things up and put them in the closet all ready to go. But anyway, they're folded in the suitcase now, and there's still lots of room. I haven't used the top little portion for, the mesh portion where you can put some other things. And I think I would have enough room for my toiletry bags and a hat, or see, this is where it gets dangerous. There's space in there, right? You could throw a couple more things in there. You could put a couple more pairs of shorts, a couple more tops, just to have options. But I'm gonna leave it at this, and now I'm going to repack it all using the packing cubes and see if it saves even more space. So here are the packing cubes just laid out before I put anything in them. They were a pack of 4, sort of a large, medium, 2 mediums, and a smaller bag. I'm not sure if that could fit shoes in it, maybe, or just meant for, bathing suits, underwear, socks, that kind of thing. But I am going to now try to take the things out of the suitcase and utilize, I don't know if I'll need all of the packing bags, but at least a couple of them, and see what a difference it makes. Again, I got these off of Amazon. I think you can get them lots of places: Walmart, Target, Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond, everywhere these kind of things would normally be sold. Again, I'll put the link afterwards, just in case you all like them. Okay, the larger bag for the shorts and pants. So let's see how we open this up. Okay. actually going to put the long pants and the pretty pants in first. And then the shorts. Now, this is just for demonstration purposes. I don't claim to be an expert packer, but I do always iron my things on when I'm packing for a real trip ahead of time. Yes, I'm an actual ironer. I don't want my things to be wrinkled once I get there. So I think that's been part of my hesitation in even trying the packing cubes. I wasn't sure how your stuff would be once it arrives. But again, that fit easily. And these are supposed to be compression cubes, so I don't know if there's an extra zipper that I'm not seeing yet. Okay. I think this is the extra zipper. So I could have started off with it a lot bigger and then squeezed it down. Okay. Pants. Next one I'm going to try for the tops. Okay. This is the hoodie. And I'm going to put the bathing suit and cover up in there as well. No, we'll see once I put them back into the suitcase. Right now, I'm not sure if it's going to save any room compared to what I had originally, but I do think I like the idea of having them in the separate little cubes like this. And if you wanted to just take them out of your suitcase and put them into a drawer without literally unpacking it all, they're sort of in a protective little case. So I think I like that a lot. I will try. Instead of trying to use this for shoes, I think I might use it more for socks and undergarments. So I think I will try to use I decided to use the smaller bag for like undergarments and socks. I am trying to see the difference of once you use that extra zipper for the compression. So this is how it is unzipped, and now I'm going to zip it. It is flatter, for sure. Okay, so I have the cubes packed up. I'm going to put them in the suitcase now. So I'll put the larger one in first. I told you guys I was not an expert packer. There. Okay, so at first glance, I'm not sure that it's really saving me room. I don't have the dresses in there, but I think I'm gonna try to repack the cubes and try again. So stay tuned. Okay, I think I am now a believer in packing cubes. I basically repacked the cubes again, and I have everything that I had laid out before in the cubes, including shoes. So I combined the pants and tops into one cube. I still left the socks and undergarments in one cube. I combined my bathing suit and cover-ups and sandals, beach sandals into a cube, and I made room for a separate cube for my dress-up clothes. So they fit very well into the suitcase, and I think that's just about the same amount of open space that I had when I packed them the first time. When I packed everything loose the first time. But I'm really thinking I'm liking the idea of just being able to grab the individual cube and put it in a drawer, or this is the beach day, you can grab the one cube and everything you wanted to have together is ready in that one. I think I like them, guys. I really do. I would love to hear from you guys if you've been using packing cubes for a long time, and I'm sorry, maybe I'm just late to the game, but I really didn't think it would make this much of a difference, so I was just sort of indifferent to them. But I definitely see why they are so popular and how they are really handy. I did check the measurements of this suitcase. It's a 24-inch case, about 8 inches deep. So not the small roller bag that you could take on to carry on. It's the medium-sized bag. Yeah, again, this is packing for a 4-day cruise, and actually looking at the space that I have left inside, I should be able to use it for a 7-day as well, but that's if I keep the options under control. And I also don't want to overpack this, even though it's making more room, and I still have space for a couple extra things. I've never heard of the bags being flagged on the cruise ship for weight, but in the event that you have to fly as well, there's like a 50-pound limit on the bag. So maybe a travel scale would be a handy thing to have as well, so that you're keeping in mind how much the bag actually weighs, and you don't ring up extra charges for being over the weight limit. Well, as you can see, I sort of have my things unpacked again and spread out on the bed so I can try to repack them, because I got something new. I also, in addition to the packing cubes, I got something else off of Amazon. These are travel roll-up space bags. They're basically the compression bags. They're more of a Ziploc style bag, and you don't need a vacuum for that to squeeze out the air. You're supposed to be able to just roll them up and squeeze the air out. And so I just thought it'd be a good comparison to see if those work better than the packing cubes. I don't know. I was surprised that I liked the packing cubes as much as I did, but maybe I will like these as well, just for the space saving. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so these are the zipper style, Ziploc style travel roll-up space bags that I got, and I'm gonna try to repack my things and see if I like these better. Again, these bags look a little bit different. They are more of a Ziploc style bag. This pack came with a variety of sizes as well, so I would consider that a medium size bag, and a larger style bag. And I'm just going to try and pack my things in here and see if we can squeeze out some air and save space in the suitcase. So I'm not sure if I want to do, well, that's the first thing. This little zipper part comes off pretty easily. I'm not sure if that's meant to happen or oh, it clicks right back on. Okay, so just following the directions that are on the little insert here. Its first step was to pack your items in the bag. The second was to zip it closed, which I've done. The third step is to roll and press. So let's try that. And it does sort of balloon up. It kind of looks like I'm gonna pop it. I guess this is how we get the air out. I don't see, aha, there we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the air is escaping. I think I was always afraid to try these, and I'm a little concerned about it now, honestly, because as I mentioned before, I am an ironer. So if I iron all my clothes and pack them well so that they are not all wrinkled when we get there, I would hate for these compression bags to be the thing that does away all of my ironing. You know, you can't take an iron onto the cruise ship. You cannot take an iron or steamer onto the cruise ship. There are laundry rooms. I'm not sure if they're on every floor, but on certain floors that you can go to iron something if you actually need to. Or of course you could send it out for a dry cleaning service if you wanted to do that. Just keep the wrinkles under control. And then again, if you're on vacation and you're not so worried about the wrinkles, don't worry about it, but I worry about the wrinkles. So, okay, I think I've gotten more. I've gotten all the air. Here's some more escaping, so maybe not. Definitely like a vacuum pack kind of thing, but without the actual vacuum. I see it has shrunken down quite a bit. But again, my initial concern is about how wrinkled up my clothes are. Okay, Gonna keep going and try the tops now. Oh, I actually have those. I'm gonna keep going and try a larger bag and use that for my other set of pants. Same thing. You roll and press out the air. Trying to see if you can just sort of squeeze it out. I think you can, at least some of it, but at least with this bag, at least you do need to sort of roll it to get all of the air out. Flatten it down. I'm looking at the directions again. This says the fourth step is to store it, which they still have it rolled for storing, for packing, I assume. So I'll try and do it that way and see if how that goes into the suitcase. Okay, I'm gonna try and combine my tops and my little lightweight hoodie. You know what? I think I'm going to unfold these just a little bit. They might roll easier. Do that. Sort of fold it in half. definitely hear the air escaping. I feel like I'm not a good roller though. Who knew? So maybe I just have to do this size of the bag. Can you hear the air coming out of there? Okay. Use a larger bag again. These are my dress up clothes for dinner. And you guys tell me if you've used these before and have had great success with them. Maybe I'm trying to put too many things in one bag, but I have to say so far, all I can think about is how wrinkled up my clothes are getting. So to me, my clothes being in good shape is more important than trying to save the room in the suitcase. But again, it could totally be user error over here, guys. If you've used these bags and thought it all turned out well, leave a comment below and let me know the trick. Again, roll this up. So, you follow the directions on the insert here. It's showing you to leave them rolled for storage. I'm gonna roll them and pack them, and then I'm going to put them in flat. I don't think I'm particularly great at this, especially with the rolling. I don't think I have it rolled tight enough, but even still, you can see that it does save space once you get all of the air out of the clothes or out of the bags. I still have half of the suitcase to, I don't know why I have a penny and a paper clip, but okay. As you can see, I don't think that I rolled them particularly well and tight, but I guess I got enough air out of them to make a big difference. If you look at the suitcase now with the rolled compression bags, I still have half the suitcase. So I could put those 4 pairs of shoes in pretty easily. Again, I just wanted to show the space. It definitely did save space. I wouldn't actually pack my shoes like that, but I wanted to show that there was definitely room to have them in there sort of side by side with the clothes and still have a lot of room in the suitcase. So one more time, I'm gonna pack them flat and see how we like that. Okay, so here's the suitcase again, just with the bags unrolled, just laying flat. And again, it still saves a lot of room in the suitcase now that all the air is compressed out of them. I still have half the suitcase, but the shoes, I can fit the hats. Again, I'm gonna try not to fill up the suitcase too much so I don't have to worry about any weight restrictions. But overall, I would have to say that I'm still liking the packing cubes. I found these bags, and I don't know, again, I'm not sure if it's the particular brand or just that I'm not used to them. I found these a little bit more difficult to use, and the wrinkle factor alone would have me stressed out, worried about my clothes. So I think what I will do now that I have them is that I will use the packing cubes for my trip, and I will throw a couple of these compression bags into the suitcase for the return. Nobody wants to deal with the dirty laundry, and you could easily squish that down, and in case you have souvenirs that you purchase, it will still help you fit things into your suitcase easily. So not a waste. I'm glad. It was actually a really good comparison. I hope you guys think so too. Again, leave a comment below or let me know if you've used these bags successfully, and maybe have some tips or tricks on how I could find them a little easier to use. So thanks for watching.